Nina Drama is a MMA interviewer, content creator, and former Playboy model. In my opinion, she's funny, attractive, and, well, a succubus. A succubus that's trying to take over MMA. One tit picture at a time. Today we'll be talking about Nina Drama, what she does well, what she does that I utterly despise, and breaking down if she is good for the MMA scene. If that sounds like something you'd enjoy, don't forget to spank my anus and the like button, and let's begin. Nina Drama broke onto the MMA scene in 2022. Nina's content is a mixture of fighter interviews, wrestling with fighters, or just overall goofing around and having fun. But although Nina's content is usually lighthearted and silly, she still manages to find herself on the receiving end of hate and sometimes, as her name suggests, drama. But why is that? And where is this drama coming from? So, for starters, being online and having a large following does seem to attract a few weirdos here and there. You put yourself on the internet and these motherfuckers just crawl out of the woodwork. But when it comes to Nina, there are a few things that don't necessarily help her when it comes to the drama, hatred, and weirdos. The first thing I see a lot is that Nina is considered an industry plant. Now quickly, for those of you who don't know what an industry plant is, I didn't know before this video either. An industry plant is someone who's marketed as one of us. You know, a fan or even a creator. It could also be someone who suddenly shows up with access, funding, exposure, or credibility that most people would never get on their own. You know, essentially someone that has avoided the grind. Nina seemed to come out of nowhere with a few TikToks, and then all of a sudden she's interviewing John Jones or talking to Dana White about the power slap. Now you could chalk this down to just being hot, and that might get you talking to people that you normally wouldn't have access to, which then could lead to networking opportunities and ongoing work from there. But let's be real, Nina's appearance was pretty sus. Now for me personally, I'm not bothered by this. Sure, you might be given opportunity because of your looks, or who you know, or the work that you've done in the past. But the fact is that this doesn't affect me at all. I mean, hell, in life, some people are born into rich families. Others, like us, are broke as shit. So we have to grind and work. And that's just life. But putting the TED Talk to the side, what does piss me off is this. The reason why I'm actually making this video. Nina is a succubus. Now what do I mean by this? And what is a succubus? A succubus is a female demon traditionally appearing in men's dreams or lives to seduce and engage in sexual activity. These encounters are sometimes associated with draining the victim's energy or even leading to their demise. Well, Nina, you've been found out. You see, Nina constantly lures in men with her looks and sexually suggestive content. She knows that in the male-dominated fanbase of MMA, there's plenty of dudes who want to be blue-balled. There's guys here who are so down bad that they will give their click and their attention just to see some propped up boobage. And honestly, it's just non-stop. Tit pick, tit pick, tit pick, tit pick. As men, we live in a world where we can't even go online without seeing pictures or videos horny baiting us. I should be able to scroll YouTube without seeing this. Guys, I'm live right now. Come watch UFC with me. Ask me questions.
Stop it! Get out of my head, demon!
Nina, I know you just want the engagement and the clicks, and I know that this is the most effective and efficient way for you to get them. But honestly, it's just crap for the people who want to watch your content without having your breasts shoved in their face. And some people might say, well, that's fine. If she's fine with it, you should be too. If you don't like it, you can just Alright, calm down, simp. You're getting more defensive than I am with my hero, JDM. JDM sleeps Islam in round 1, by the way. But getting back on track, unfollowing someone for me just feels like a cop-out. I really like and enjoy those fighter interviews. I genuinely find them funny and entertaining. So I can see why people like myself who just love MMA and want to see MMA content get pissed off when they're having sexually suggestive content shoved in their face. And I get that you can't please everyone. But just imagine if you were watching Cooking with Volk. Imagine Volk sitting there and he's like, you know, adversity is a privilege. And boys, look at this fucking steak. It's delicious. Then randomly the camera pans down and you see his wang sideways pressed into his jocks. Then it pans back up and Volk's like, hey boys, just letting you know I'm live. Come watch and ask me questions. You know? Would that not be jarring? You're subscribed for one thing, and then you're being hit with another. And I understand that it was always involved in Nina's content, and I understand that sex sells. So does being funny, entertaining, informative, interesting. All of these things get clicks as well. Yes, I can unfollow you. But do you really want to lose the people who like your content for the good aspects of it? Not just because you have nice breasts. Hey look, baby, I'm just jealous, right? People don't follow me for my looks. And I doubt that anyone's subscribing because they want to see my 2-incher. But even if they did, I would hate to have such a shallow following that's just sitting there gooning over me. Gooning over me while my partner records it. And that brings me to the last part that makes me feel horrible about Nina. It's her partner recording this content. There's this weird cuck energy I'm getting from Nina and certain fighters, and it almost feels like involuntary cuck behavior, which is the worst kind. So if you didn't know, apparently Nina's partner is actually the one who films all her videos. So anytime you or I see a weird sexually suggestive moment, we just sit there like, oh. It makes you feel guilty just by watching it. It's like I participated. And maybe that's what they like. I can't think of anything worse than fighters, the best fighters in the world, hitting on my fiance in front of me. What are you gonna do? Punch them? Of course not. You're gonna get your ass beat. Like these guys, they're grappling with her. They're making sexually suggestive jokes. And you're just sitting there experiencing it like this. Oh, Armin, your back's so flexible. There's no way you'd ever injure it. Oh, Armin, stop it. Stop.
Hey guys, save sloppy seconds for me. Marab.
Look, it's your relationship and it's your channel. You can do whatever you like. But at the same time, I'm sure you understand that people are gonna have their opinions about what you put online. And that's just what the internet is. Now, outside of these two things though, I don't have any problems with Nina drama. As I said before, I really enjoy her content. Not only do I think she's good for the sport, I think that she doesn't deserve the hate that she gets. You know, just because Armin hurt his back acting like a 12-year-old wanting to show off in front of a girl, doesn't mean that Nina should be getting death threats sent to her because he missed his fight. That's retarded. So finally, to Nina and any other e-girls watching this, just because you have the goods doesn't mean you need to fling the fuckers in our face. If I had a big wang, you wouldn't see it scrolling through YouTube or even Twitter, like Conor McGregor. Weight training. No. If I had a big wang, you'd have to pay to see it. Because I'm broke. Seriously though, focus more on you being funny. I genuinely enjoy your interviews. People say that you aren't good for the sport or that it's not real journalism, but I disagree. I think it's funny. And I think you do a great job of showcasing our favorite fighters and the best sides of them. Anyway, that's all I have for this video. Guys, let me know what you think of Nina down below. Is she good for MMA? Do you like her content? If you're new here, I make weekly content, so don't forget to slap the shit out of the like and subscribe button and my anus. My dog is barking in the background, and I will see you next week for more videos. Peace out.